पिछले लेक्चर में मैंने प्रोबेबिलिटी डेफिनेशन ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी बताया था, उससे रिलेटेड जो भी यूज होने वाले कंटेंट थे उसको मैंने समझाया था। इस लेक्चर में मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि एडिशन लॉ ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होता है। एडिशन मीन्स आर यूनियन। इफ E1 and E2 be any two event, then probability of E1 or E2, E1 or E2, R stand for union. So now probability of E1 or E2 is equal to probability of E1 plus probability of E2 minus probability of E1 intersection E2, and this is and. Intersection stand for the and. In previous lecture we have learned about this. So there arises a special cases which is as given here. If A and B are the mutually exclusive, in previous lecture you have learned about that. Mutually exclusive event are those event whose probability of both event, intersection of both event is a 0. It means there should be a disjoint set. So now in case of mutually exclusive event, probability of A intersection B becomes 0. So by using this in the above formula, if E1 and E2 are mutually exclusive event, so now probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B, because of probability of A intersection B becomes 0. I think you have you know very well. It means that whenever the event are mutually exclusive, so addition law state that the probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. Because of this becomes 0. So one another example based on this probability, I am going to give an example. In a race, if the probability of horse A winning the race is 1/5 and the probability of horse B winning the race is 1/6, what is the probability that one of the horse will win the race? From this question you are able to learn, you are able to explain, since this is the case of winning. So जब कभी विनिंग की बात आती है तो विनर एक ही होता है, या तो जब यहाँ रेस दो हार्स के बीच में हो रहा तो विनर एक ही होगा, आइदर हार्स ए आइदर आर हार्स बी. सो दिस इज द केस ऑफ एडिशन लॉ ऑफ probability. This are this. So now question is here. In the race, if the probability of horse A, it means the probability of horse winning the horse A be 1/5. It is given. And the probability of horse B winning the race is 1/6. It means probability of it is given that as per the question this is 1/6. So from here, show the probability of winning the race by horse A or horse B. क्यों? क्योंकि जब कभी भी प्रतियोगिता होगी, कंपटीशन होगा, तो विनर एक ही होगा, बाकी सभी लूजर होंगे. क्योंकि यहाँ सिर्फ 2 हार्स पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, इसलिए या तो ए विनर होगा या तो बी विनर होगा. सो आइदर ए horse A will win the race or horse B will win the race. So now let us assume that probability of winning the race by horse A or horse B is A union B. since both events are mutually exclusive because of there is no event in common. जीतने की प्रक्रिया दोनों के लिए अलग है, एक जीतेगा एक हारेगा, इसलिए जो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ बोथ इवेंट ए एंड बी है, सो ए एंड बी इंटरसेक्शन, probability of A and B, it means that intersection. So probability of this B, that is probability of A intersection B is equal to 0 because of this is case of mutually exclusive. So by the above formula, this addition law of property becomes this for case of mutually exclusive event. So now this is the A union B. Probability of A union B becomes probability of A plus probability of B, and here it is given that probability of winning the race A is 1/5, probability of B winning the race B 1/6. So now this is 1/5 plus 1/6. So now by taking the LCM of this 6 and 5, it becomes 30, and by adding these two fractions it becomes 11/30. So this is the way, this is the probability of winning the race either by A or by B. It's okay. Let us take another example for this question. B, this here question is here, if two dice are rolled, find, if two dice are rolled, just see here question number 2, if two dice are rolled, find the probability that the sum of the faces is 7 or 8. सम ऑफ द फेसेस, दो डाइस रोल किए जाते हैं, उनके फेसेस का सम 7 होगा या 8 होगा, इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी बतानी है. दूसरा क्या है, मोर देन 8. सो नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फाइंड द सैंपल स्पेस. इफ टू डाइस आर रोल्ड, सो नाउ द सैंपल स्पेस, जो the every outcome of two dice, collection of every outcome of two dice, every possibility, it means it may be 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6, as it is 2 1 2 3 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 2 6, as it is 3 1 3 2 3 5. So in the way, the number of sample point in the sample space becomes 6 square. So this is 36. This is the number of sample point in the whenever two dice are rolled together. So that's all. That's why here so for the solution of this is the sample points. Now this is the possible outcome. So now let us consider for first question, the sum of the faces is 7 or 8. R, this is use here R. So now we will use if the probability of getting the sum of 7 be A and probability of getting the sum of 8 is B. So now the question is here, as per the question, find the probability of A union B. And here also B, you can say if the sum of the both faces is 7, so it cannot neither be 8, never be 8. अगर उनके दोनों के फेसेस का सम 7 होगा तो वो कभी 8 नहीं हो सकता, या 8 होगा तो 7 नहीं हो सकता. इसलिए ये दोनों ही इवेंट जो हैं ये म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव हैं. सो यहाँ भी प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग द सम ऑफ 7 intersection getting the 8 is becomes 0. So now from here, just see here, let A be the event in which the sum of the faces B is 7 and B is the event in which the sum of the faces is 8. Therefore, the 8 A is a 1 6 2 5 3 4 4 3. This is the outcome. So now the number of sample is points B for outcome A B 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. As it is probability of, so now probability of getting A, sum of A B, n of A upon n of S. So now this is 6, this upon 36, so this becomes 1 upon 6. By the same way, same procedure, if you will follow it, so now we will find the sum of the faces of the two dice rolled together. The possible outcome be 2 6 3 8 because of 6 plus 2 8 5 plus 3 8 4 plus 4 8 5 plus 3 8 6 plus. So now here the sample point B, number of event B 5 1 2 3 4 5. So here probability of getting the sum of the two faces B 8 is NB upon NS. So now 5 upon 36. Just we have told that since A and B event are mutually exclusive, hence their intersection means that is probability of A intersection B is equal to 0. So from here so now probability of A union B is equal to, by the addition law, this is probability of A plus B. It can be, as you, in previous lecture you have learned, union can be replaced by positive sign R. P probability of A plus probability of A. So 1 upon 6 probability of A B 1 upon 6 probability of B B 5 upon 36. So now adding these two, we will obtain probability of A union B B 11 upon 36. So as the same process for the second question, again the probability that the sum of the faces is more than 8. It means it may be 9, it may be 10, it may be 11, it may be 12. So 8 is given by greater than 7, P is greater than 8 is given by probability of sum greater than 8 is equal to probability of is equal to sum is equal to 9, probability of P sum equal to 10 plus probability of getting sum equal to 11, so plus probability of getting 12 sum equal to 12. So this is a 4 upon 36 because of probability of getting sum be 4 plus 5. The sum of the two faces be 4 plus 5, 4 5, 5 4, okay, 6 3, 3 6. So now this becomes be 4 upon 36 plus probability of getting 10 B 5 5 6 4 5 5 6 4. It's okay, and 4 6. So this becomes 3 upon 36. As it is, probability of getting sum be 11 6 5 5 6 6 5 5 6. So this becomes 2 upon 36. And probability of sum be 12 means 6 6. There is one possibility, 1 upon 36. So now 36 is overall the LCM of this, and show the probability of getting the sum greater than more than 8 is becomes 5 upon 18. 5 upon 18. This is the answer. Is it clear? So now this is the way by which you can find the